In the thriving intellectual hub of Boston, in the fall of 2016, a horrifying event sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Dr. Sarah Thompson, a brilliant neuroscientist, was found dead in her laboratory. Detective Robert Lewis, known for his analytical mind, was tasked with uncovering the truth behind this perplexing case. Detective Lewis' initial investigation focused on Dr. Thompson's professional life, her colleagues, and her most recent projects. By examining her personal journal, he found secretive references to a side project. Searching her computer, Lewis discovered hidden files, research notes, and preliminary data that didn't align with their publicly known work. He also interviewed her assistants, who hinted at long hours and unusual requests but seemed unaware of the full scope of her secret project. A breakthrough came when Lewis found a hidden compartment in her office containing consent forms, experimental protocols, and recordings that were clearly not part of her approved research. These discoveries raised more questions and propelled Lewis further into the tangled web of Dr. Thompson's professional and personal life, uncovering the unsettling secret experiments that blur the line between scientific discovery and ethical responsibility. Her groundbreaking research on memory manipulation, concealed from even close colleagues, now became the focus of the investigation. Among Dr. Thompson's papers, the name John Doe repeatedly appeared. A series of concealed video logs revealed her interactions with this mysterious individual. The identity of John Doe was hidden, but his significance was undeniable. The intrigue deepened as Lewis sought to uncover who John Doe was. The video logs uncovered by Lewis showed a sequence of sessions with John Doe that began promisingly. Dr. Thompson's experiments were initially aimed at enhancing memory retrieval, but quickly spiraled into uncharted territories. The subject began to display unexpected symptoms, including confusion, memory loss, and emotional instability. Instead of enhancing John Doe's memories, the experiments began to alter and erase them, leading to disturbing personality changes. Memories from his past became entangled with false recollections, making it difficult for him to distinguish reality from fabrication. The experiments had ventured into an uncontrolled manipulation of the very essence of his identity. Dr. Thompson's reactions evolved from excitement and curiosity to concern, guilt, and finally, horror. She realized the harm she had caused to someone she once cared for deeply. Her professional ambition was overshadowed by a growing understanding of the ethical faults she had committed. Her determination to set things right and her decision to shut down the experiments became the priority of her remaining days, unknowingly setting the stage for the tragic event that followed. As Lewis dove deeper into the investigation, he began to focus on Dr. Thompson's close colleagues, particularly Dr. James Warren, an ambitious scientist who had been working alongside her on the memory manipulation project. Dr. Warren was initially cooperative, but seemed overly eager to divert attention away from the experiments. Through careful examination of emails and financial records, Lewis discovered hidden transactions between Dr. Warren and private biotech firms interested in the commercial applications of the memory manipulation technology. Dr. Warren had been secretly planning to sell the research, something that would be impossible if Dr. Thompson exposed the ethical breaches. Additionally, Lewis found messages between Dr. Warren and an unidentified individual contained veiled threats and indications of a cover-up. Forensic analysis of Dr. Warren's lab revealed traces of the chemicals used to poison Dr. Thompson, providing the direct physical evidence needed. Dr. Warren's obsession with fame and financial gain had consumed him. He saw Dr. Thompson's experiments, however unethical, as his ticket to success and was willing to go to any lengths to protect the secret, even if it meant committing murder. His desperation and ruthlessness became the driving force behind his decision to silence Dr. Thompson permanently. As Lewis prepared to arrest Dr. Warren, he stumbled upon a series of personal logs hidden in Warren's home office. These logs detailed a shocking revelation. Dr. Warren had been conducting similar memory manipulation experiments on himself. Warren's obsession with Dr. Thompson's work had driven him not only to betrayal and murder, but to explore the very fringes of his own mind. He believed that by altering his memories, he could enhance his intellect and ambition, becoming the genius behind the revolutionary technology. Upon confronting Warren with this discovery, Lewis was met with a wild and unpredictable reaction. Warren's memory manipulation had begun to unravel, leading to confusion, erratic behavior, and even a loss of his own identity. He switched between remorse, rage, and cold calculation. As Warren was taken into custody, he seemed almost a different person, his mind a battleground of conflicting memories and altered realities. His arrest marked the resolution of Dr. Thompson's murder but opened a new, chilling chapter on the human mind's fragility. The case was closed, but the haunting implication of Warren's self-experimentation lingered, a somber reflection on the dark intersection of ambition, ethics, and madness. In the shadowed halls of human curiosity, where science and ambition dance their delicate waltz, a tragic tale unfolded. Dr. Sarah Thompson's quest for knowledge, so noble and intent, became a twisted path leading to her demise. Dr. Warren's thirst for greatness, unchecked and unbound, transformed into a dark obsession that consumed his very existence. The echoes in their story linger in the mind, a haunting melody of what might have been. A brilliant mind silenced, a once loyal colleague lost to madness, and a detective left to ponder the Icarus problem. How close can we fly to the sun before we're burned? The alteration of the mind is not something to be taken lightly. These scientists may have felt like momentary gods, but they played with things they did not fully understand. The human consciousness. And it leaves behind the lingering question, haunting and profound, what are we but the sum of our memories, and what becomes of us when they are undone?